Hello world. So, okay. First off, I had to. I had to. I had a cousin that asked me. A lot of people want to know. Period. I also got a fucking weird idea. Um, so everybody knows that these aren't 100% accurate. Not even necessarily 100% accurate. It's not about being accurate. It's about really being pinpoint. Because how can you even fucking tell? Um, Ancestry DNA. So I went and got it. I got it, right? Just to see what the fuck they were gonna say when we know who we are. My ancestry family tree dates back to a Chickahominy man and a Pamunkey woman. So yeah, we gonna see. First, I'm gonna open the kit and see what it says. So, like, yeah, we know we're Naga, we're Native American, we've always been here. I do have a lineage that I trace back within it to be a Motorisco, but that was like in the glass lineage all the way in the 1300s when Europe was still brown. So, yeah, I just took the wrapper off. I'm finna see how this finna works real fast, so you gotta bear with me, cause me and my people don't believe in this shit, but I wanna see something. I also wanna see what the white genie will say. Activating your kit with the unique code is the only way to get your DNA results. Welcome to the beginning of your story. Before you spit, activate your kit online by phone or with our app first. So I'm play my little music in the background. I like music playing to soothe the mind and things of that nature. Ancestry. Like I can show y'all my family tree. Like nigga, I'm tied in. Dirty, we tied in. So collection bag. Send it back, right? I have no clue how the fuck they want us to use this. Don't forget to what? To activate. Alright. Nah. So, let's go to the DNA part. And from this, we're going to see that. Let's activate the kit. We're gonna activate. I want y'all to walk through all of this shit with me. Like, we know what this shit mean. And like, look at me. Who the fuck, what black person look like me? They say black, that don't even make fucking logical sense. Give me a minute, y'all. Sit and vibe to the instrumental while I type in these numbers and letters. Valid. We valid, right? So high me. For a legal name, that's not my legal name. Legal name is Debian Class, right? So Schnittles. I was born in 1991. Yes, I'm only 29. Don't look this good. Yeah. I understand the green. Blah. Process of consent. Yeah, I consent to it. see the beauty about that. Forgive me for reading. I got real quiet. I was just actually reading how the fuck to do it. Like, so weird, nasty. So yeah, you want me to hock a loogie to the black line, change the topping to a liquid substance. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to break down my DNA once you shake it up for 5 seconds. And then you do that, and then you ship it off. Okay, well, whatever the hell that means. Like, am I nervous? Hell no. First, before I spit into anything, get these Europeans my DNA, I'm just planning on come back with the lineage of Yah Christ. You know what I'm saying? No. It'd be funny if I come back with lineage to that so-called African American, which his Y chromosome didn't match up with the average Y chromosome, or something different. First off, the West Coast wasn't occupied, and if it was occupied by Berber tribes. Let's be honest. From what study has shown and what history has proven since the apocalypse, which a lot of people don't know, apocalypse means the unveiling of. Sierra Leone, Negro land, some parts of the Congo, if you want to get technical, because people migrate. But the whole Ivory Coast little area where the so-called quote-unquote current travels through, nigga, y'all send people there. So y'all send so-called free people of color there. They were aboriginals. From what the slave records showed, that, oh yeah, you niggas was sending Naga, Indians, Americans, all over the world. So let's say, oh damn, you say you got bloodline that tie all the way back into, which is weird because how the fuck can you go to the originator? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really impossible. Even when you track XXXXX chromosomes, the mother maternal chromosome down one lineage, nigga, who's her mom? Who's her mom? Like, let's say you go back 500 years. You can't go back 10,000 years because nobody existed. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody... Come on now, let's get logical. So,
it's a project manager. It's
a lot of people...
your work manager. Bring together everything
a lot of people
to get work done in one place. Visit Asana.com.
Gotta realize that, yeah. Look at this shit. Hold on. Forgive me. It says made in Malaysia. Patent pending. So we're gonna do it simple as hell. I'm talking about simple as hell. Like, let's get it. We're gonna do it as simple as hell. Like, so we know that y'all sent Indians, men and women, free people of color, because there was more Indians shipped out of Charleston, South Carolina, free people of color, than there were slaves imported, and there's written documentation. So now, when a lot of people doing this, y'all gotta realize if they pinpoint y'all to these areas of people, these people are originally Indians. So technically, their migration pattern will bring them back to America, which makes you an aborigine. Let's get technical, you know, like, seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Let's get technical. I got time, I gotta wait, you know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I guess it's like 30-minute wait or something. Then I want you to technically spit in there and contaminate it. I'm just gonna do this one, right? And then I'm gonna do my Y genial with, which is weird because it's like everything y'all pinpointing to Africa. Y'all searching and y'all looking directly for Africa. Like, I'm not looking for Africa, bitch, I'm looking for America. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what y'all gotta realize. Oral stories are true. Stories is passed down through generation to generation is true. I asked my mom, once I read a couple books and realized I saw Indian Okay, long story short, 7th grade year, read the French and Indian War hardback book that my social studies teachers had. And I saw a Native American. I saw an American indigenous man who looked exactly the fuck like me. Nose structure and everything. Full lips, no forehead, but he was shaved on the side and his hair was, you know what I'm saying, in a mohawk. So I drew the picture, gave it to my teacher. But I asked my mom, like, Mom, what are we? Because we can't be two continents. This is something I asked young, like, hands down. She told me, oh, we Indian. We got Indian in us. Or how they call it, Black Indian, or whatever the case may be. So, I'm looking like, okay, ask my grandmother, like, Granny, we Indian? She like, yeah, we Cherokee. Now, hold up, pause. Every black person say, oh, we Cherokee, to this and that. No, mother. Pause. Now, pause. I asked my great-grandmother, her mom. See, I was going through woman, me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, okay. We call her Cat. Like, her name's Catherine, we call her Cat. I'm like, Cat. We Indian? She was like, yeah. My daddy was Cherokee and white. Okay. I'm like, so what your mom was? She's like, I couldn't tell you. She didn't know her mom. I think she was raised by her granny. If the story, I might be wrong. So, I did the research. I did the tracing, the genealogy with actual land deeds, records, census records of my great-great-grandfather. My 2 times great-grandfather. And P-Ron ranged from Alabama. His dad's from Alabama. But his dad's mom is from Virginia. I found the 1850 census that showed that they were free. They weren't slaves. And then I found several censuses dealing with her dad that he was a free man. 1820, 1830 census, quote unquote free people of color. So I brought this research to the family. The ones who were intrigued, like I am, about who we are. And one of my cousins did a channeling. And 2 times great-grandfather came. And I told her when she did it, before she did it, asked him a couple questions for me. One, man, is he Indian? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he? And so what Indian in him? So this was the answer. This was the answer. Y'all gotta forgive me. This was the answer. So the answer was I'm Cherokee and Appalachian, but y'all know more than I would. And I had to sit back and think, like, what does that mean? So when I thought about it, I'm like, ooh. By me being able to actually trace lineages back and knowing how many people. Hold on, forgive me 1 second, because I gotta go to the jazz. I cannot do gangster music right now, so y'all gotta forgive me. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. You don't hear don't trip off all of that. So, long story short. Long story short, she told me what her channeling reading was, or whatever the energy that was channeled, you know what I'm saying? So, by me knowing how many people actually came over here that were slaves, white and black, quote unquote, because remember, Christopher Columbus took 3,000 Indians to Europe. They sold them throughout Europe and Africa, in the Middle East. written documentation in Spain. So, when you look at all the ships that came over with indentured servants, because you really wasn't enslaved until after the 1800s. That's when y'all really started getting so-called quote-unquote people from Africa. When slavery was damn near over. Let's be honest. Because you still had, from what I've seen in records of just town records of what I was seeing from, because my bloodline is literally all over. Like I told you, we've been able to trace ours back to a beginning of a Chickahominy man and a Pamunkey woman named Frances Gibson. Like a lot of people, but that don't mean you, us. You really gotta sit back and understand that the amount of people that was enslaved, the time traveling, the supplies, the distance, things like that, you actually gotta play those numbers into effect with the amount of people in the actual landing to what the paperwork say. For every 100 slave, quote unquote, that was brought from Africa, over 50% of them motherfuckers ended up in Brazil, quote unquote. So only a tenth of them made it to North America, quote unquote. So you gotta actually start realizing the game and look at the matrix for what it is. Because once you realize that it's some bull, just like how can a person who looks completely European or white, quote unquote, let's talk English terminology, American terminology, white people, you're European. Hands down, regardless of what you want to say, motherfucker, y'all are Anglo-Saxons, y'all come from Europe. Just like a lot of black people who tie their ancestry back to Europe, not necessarily mean that you gotta have a white slave master mixing. No, some black people are Moors. Nigga that was enslaved. Nigga that came over as indentured service because nigga the kingdom failed. You gotta realize all of this shit. So, plays a big factor in who certain people are. I mean, personally, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I look like my 2 times great grandfather. But my lips are not as fine as his. My brother have those. You know what I'm saying? And we're Irish twins. And it's funny because we look nothing alike. We're not the same height. We don't have the same hair color. We're not even the same fucking skin complexion. Don't have none of the same features. But our mom, look, you can see our mom in us. And when I'm done taking this, what I'm praying that it say that I'm over 80% indigenous, which I know most likely. And my dad's the youngest of 17 kids. From what I was told, his grandmother was a Cherokee. So, and if not Cherokee, a Chickasaw, some indigenous tribe she was. You know what I'm saying? Like, her parents were indigenous to America from what they were told. So, and that's what he told my mom. Like, I never met the cat, so I'm really intrigued to go do my wide genealogy with African ancestry. But I don't want to do it with African ancestry because it's like, y'all strictly searching for the African person in my genome. They could be cut with it. Let's say, and y'all really got to understand this because I'm a man. So my Y gene will be whatever my father is. His Y gene will be whatever his father is. Like if I came from, like let's say you get to my mom, and my mom was a man, and his parents came, my 2 times great grandfather had a son. My great grandfather had a son, which my grandfather had a son, which would be my dad, which would be me. We're gonna put that as my mom lineage though instead. I would go back to being Irish. You would consider me Irish, which would be weird. I would be a black Irish. But from what law says, you are what your mother is, and you only inherit what your father leaves you if he leaves you something. You're not obligated. That's why it's called inheritance. In your mother, in her. So we won't really get down to a lot. I don't want to take up too much time because I really want to get down and actually do this. So, okay, so I'm opening the kit now. Y'all can see that. Let's talk real fast. These motherfuckers want me to spit up to here. That's a lot of saliva. That's a lot of DNA. Not really. What are y'all using this shit for? I'm gonna give y'all mines. But I don't think my family, ain't nobody else in my family gonna do this shit. Nobody. Like, that's because I'm intrigued to see what the fuck it's gonna say. You know? Like, and y'all say 6 weeks? I should get this shit by Christmas. The best present ever. It'd be like, oh wow. We know how Ancestry do it. They don't search down one genome or one track of DNA. They actually give you the sum as a whole. So as a whole, we praying for over 80%. Which is weird because when you say Native American and you do the terminology and you break shit down, Europeans born in America are actually considered Native Americans because they're native to America, not Europe, even though they're European descents. So they would be European Native Americans. You see, do you get where I'm coming from? So, who the fuck is the people on the reservation? Because yeah, you're native to America, but when you look at the terminology American Indian, it means a totally different thing. Like, I turn red. Not necessarily full-blown red because you can see my skin, but at one point, nigga, I was light-skinned. Been in the sun, things of that nature, but I was a Twinkie brown. A golden brown. I just got dark over the years like anybody else would. We really gonna see how this shit finna work. I'm finna get ready and spit in this motherfucker in like 3 to 4 minutes. Only reason why I took my time is because I think I smoked right before I started video recording. Actually, I video recorded something else, so I should be good, to be honest. So, we're gonna spit up to this line. We're gonna take this off, put that on, shake it up for how many? What they say, 5 minutes? I ain't shaking shit for no 5 minutes, bro. That shit too crazy. 5 seconds. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Say it twice. Make sure it's right. Break all of it down since y'all niggas say it's gonna give you certain shit. Let's get real ancient. I got a real feeling that I'm gonna be ancient as hell to them. They not gonna have my DNA in their system. You can't put me with a region of people because you're not gonna be able to. That's what I'm thinking. That's just me having fun and my interpretations on how I feel about who I am. I am the cosmos. Sapani, Kabadawaba, Cherokee, Chickahominy, Pamunkey, Appalachia. We can get deeper. They say we Creek. Some people say my people Tuscaroran Indians. Who knows? Wait a minute. We're gonna have some fun and rewind it back because I'm so serious majority of the time and I really can't be serious all the time. That's what my people tell me. Also, we do music. I sell Aboriginal clothes, Aboriginals of America. Because most people, Central America, what about Central Mexico, the Indians in Mexico? Y'all gotta be the dumbest people alive. That invisible line never was there. That's part of North America. That's part of Turtle Island. Welcome to Turtle Island. Welcome back home. So, alright, let's get it. We finna spit. I got cotton mouth, you feel me? I just got done smoking on their ass a while back. Damn. So, that little one swab, I'm talking about, look at that shit. So I spit in that motherfucker. Nigga, I got cotton mouth right now. Nigga, I'm fried. I smoked a couple of hours ago. I'm fried. Right? So they said, alright. Get it. Take this off. Put this on. that on. Okay, so put the top on. Tighten to release, stabilize, fuse. Tighten. Oh man, that ain't even work. Alright. Alright, we're gonna place it inside the sample bag. No. Sample bag. I shouldn't be giving these motherfuckers my DNA. I might be y'all Christ, motherfucker. You dirty bastards. See, the beauty about this is I work for the fucking post office. So I'm gonna make sure my shit get there. You heard me? And that's it. So DNA Ancestry, we have sent it off. My results will be online. So I'll be talking to you guys from there, which will be so fucking hilarious when it's done. And the only reason why I say it'll be hilarious is because y'all gotta understand. Half of the shit they tell y'all is a lie. Well, over 93% they tell y'all is a lie. 7% is mixed in. So let's say you're reading a book. Well, from the back of your book, 7% of it is true. 93% of it, forgive my French, is false. So, most people gonna understand. And understand this good. It's our time. It's our time. I am what I say I am. It's our time. I am what I say I am. I use the universal algorithm. Peace, love, harmony, everybody be safe. I will make another video in like 6 weeks. I guess that's how long it takes. We're gonna see, cause I already got my lineage on that. From what I'm seeing on my DNA ancestry tree, every black person that they mixed with was here. So who knows?